Hello everyone, my name's Cadens and welcome back to more Trails Beyond the Horizon. Last time, we completed Reen's Route 1, and now we're playing through Van's Route 1, and we have Shizuna.
Okay, alrighty.
Great. What chaos will you cause today, Shizuna? Anyways, first off, we've got some connection events. We can watch 3 connection events. Hang on. Oh yeah, I already saved the game. 3 connection events. Let's get to it. Also, again, I mentioned before last time how last episode was going to be a bit shorter. This one might also be a bit shorter. Still going to be an hour at minimum, but Pokopia. Anyways, art appreciation. Rosetta is interested in an exhibition at the Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art in Chardon. Since it's raining, we might as well spend some time appreciating art. Hometown friends. Some of Katri's Sunday school friends asked him to show them around the capital, but he seems stressed about where to take them. The capital's my home turf, so maybe I should lend him a hand. A visit from a chaperone. I got a message from some woman who wants to come say hi. Apparently she's from the same village as Shizuna and came all the way to the capital to see her. Can't get the feeling this is going to be trouble. And an unexpected hobby. I passed Bermonti's on the way back from shopping for car parts at Bradley's. Looks like he's up to something. Should I drop by? Alright, let's do... Who are we gonna skip out on? I don't want to skip out on any of them, but... Then again, the guy did say there's a way of viewing all these later, but... assuming that's a lie. Probably reset, honestly. Because I want to see all the other 3. Alright, let's start with Bermonti. Alright, Bermonti! Fans group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Bermonti. Oh, tarot readings?
Yo, what's all this now?
Welcome, Van. Are you interested in this sort of thing?
Yeah, tarot cards, huh? You read fortunes.
Oh, yes. You know, I used to dabble in tarot card readings back in my hometown. The urge just suddenly hit me, so here I am.
Your hometown, huh? I don't think you've ever told me about your life before Remiferia Medical College.
Yes, well, I mean when I say I but dabbled. After college, I gave myself to a different hobby altogether.
Don't tell me. You're talking about...
It's definitely what you're thinking. Making cocktails. I started because it reminded me of the compounding I studied in pharmaceutics, but then I fell down the rabbit hole. Putting my feelings into the flavor of the liquor, each and every drop changing fate itself. It was intoxicating. And then one day it came to me. Pharmaceutics and tarot reading had something in common.
If memory serves, you won a bartending competition back home in Remiferia after you graduated. Then you came out here to the Republic and ended up with your own bar.
I'm glad you remember all of that.
So, what gave you this fortune-telling itch?
I suppose I was feeling a little bit nostalgic after getting in touch with some folks from back home. Though, like I said, I've only ever dabbled in fortune-telling. I know someone much more in tune with the cards than I am.
Dunno, you look pretty legit to me.
Do not tell me you're talking about frickin' Scheherazade. I swear to God if you're talking about Scheherazade.
What are you doing an arena on exactly?
Oh, nothing in particular. Just all kinds of things, really. Shall I do a reading for you? We can look into your fate.
What the hell? Give me your best shot.
I'm a bit scared for Van.
Gotta say, I'm surprised you're into this kind of thing. I guess there's still a lot I don't know about you, even after all these years.
I'm sure that goes for the both of us. Who doesn't have a secret to their own? I know young maidens certainly do. But now that I think about it, we've already known each other for 6 years, haven't we? In fact, it's past time we took our relationship to the next level, don't you think?
Yeah, sure. Wasn't Dingo who introduced us? I think I started sporing you back when you were collecting intel.
Indeed you did, and it was thanks to you that I managed to get a leg up on the competition. I have to hand it to Dingo. He really introduced me to one hell of a man. Getting him to play matchmaker was the best decision I ever made.
I was still a total newbie at the time. I swear, you and Dingo really exaggerate my abilities. Oh, you done?
I am. First, let's examine your luck regarding work. Number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. As you can probably tell by the name, it represents fortune and change. That's what I can infer from the card. Some sort of milestone, perhaps? You'll reach some sort of conclusion in your career, but will ultimately only be a single step. I'd say that's an accurate estimation.
Well, that's good to hear. Better do what I can to make that reading reality.
What would you like to know next? What about your love life? Who knows? We might learn something about the two of us.
Not happening. I don't know. Read whatever you like. You keep saying you only dabble, but you seem like a pro to me. Ever consider opening a fortune-telling joint? I bet you make some waves.
Honestly, I wouldn't want my fortunes to mislead people into doing something rash. You know how it is. There are a lot of folks who would let one reading dictate their entire lives. I'd like to avoid that kind of responsibility, and I'd rather not be swamped with who knows how many customers.
Yeah, I get it. Changing people's lives can be a lot of weight on your shoulders. Doing it for fun makes more sense.
Honestly, I'm much happier when people take my readings as food for thought. Just something to keep in mind. While it's true fortune-telling can provide a glimpse into fate itself, people determine their own futures at the end of the day. And done. Number 20, Judgment. On a general level, this card refers to resurrection, or change in standing, so to speak. I think in this case, the change bit is most relevant.
So you're saying there'll be some kind of change in my position or relationships?
Yes, I don't believe it will be necessarily create a visible change, but I think there will be an effect on you yourself, and where you stand within someone's heart.
You know, for all the complexity, this seems pretty abstract.
Well, this is just my reading. Like I said, it's simply something to keep in mind.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I won't let it control me too much. You think I can read the cards?
Oh me, oh my! I suppose it wouldn't be all that difficult to teach you. But why the sudden interest?
Yeah, it's just dawning on me how little I actually know about you, despite our history together. I figure it might be fun to do a reading for you, if possible. Consider it returning a favor.
That does sound fun, doesn't it? In that case, I'll give you a loving primer.
I think I get the gist, but the whole reading thing isn't clicking for me. Seems to me like capturing an image of fate from the card you draw requires a ton of experience and skill.
Oh, you can leave that to the person you're reading for. What really matters is the future you can envision from the card's illustration, from your own perspective.
I see. Kinda reminds me of my sense of smell. Let's see. This is the reverse devil. If I remember right, it represents ridding oneself from a vicious cycle. That's what I can sense from it. How do I put this? You're aiming for something, and you're planning to make me aware of something important. And when that happens, the meaning behind this reverse card will become clear. That's the vibe anyway.
My, how profound.
So, what'd you think? How do you feel about that read?
It's true that I'm striving for something both as a bartender and as an information broker. And if that does happen to intersect with your current concerns, then perhaps I'll be able to guide you, both for my own sake and yours.
Alright. Feels like you just gave me the runaround, but whatever. If it comes to it, I'll be counting on you, bud.
The pair became more excited about Bermai's fortune-telling than expected, and Bermai continued to read all kinds of fortunes for Vanham regarding his friends, sweets, and other things.
Yep, ended up sticking around longer than I planned.
Gosh, I got a little too carried away myself. How about we make this the last reading?
Sounds good to me. Let's see. How about you look into the day after tomorrow?
You mean the rocket launch and all the surrounding drama, I assume? Now that sounds like a fortune worth reading. Let me take a look.
Finished? You see something interesting?
Yes, but I'm a little surprised. This is the reverse death, revival, recovery, and new developments. Reverse death, huh? I believe this implies a considerable hardship awaits, but this danger will be overcome and brought under control. And in the end, somehow, the plan will be a success. That's what I can see anyway.
Hardship, huh? Maybe some engineering problems? Makes sense considering this is the first manned rocket launch in history. Just because they got rockets up there twice before doesn't mean they can afford to let their guard down. But hey, if it works out in the end, that's all that matters.
Indeed, especially considering someone's life is on the line, but I know she'll be able to handle it.
Alright, let's just believe in Hermes and wait for a return.
And when she does, we should all celebrate.
Damn right.
Van left the cafe and bar shortly thereafter and met with the friends.
I'm sorry for lying, Van.
What was it?
But I didn't want my reading to lead you astray. I hope you won't think less of me for it. Reversed, the world card represents imperfection.
The world reversed.
But I can't divine anything further. I guess there are limits to fortune telling.
Imperfection, huh?
And since I can't see anything, I suppose that means we require a little insurance.
The reversed world. Well, I'll just have to deal with what comes. All right, next up. Next up, Shizuna. Decided blah blah blah. I am so sad.
Come on in, door's open.
Pardon the intrusion.
Oh, hi.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Sir Van Arkwright.
Kaede.
I am Kaede, Lady Shizuna Rem Misarugi's attendant.
Oh,
I am deeply grateful that you are giving me your time today.
what you need?
It's nothing. Surprised you came all the way out here in all this rain. Feel free to take a seat. I'll give you some tea. So, you're younger than Shizuna, right? Seems like you got a good head on your shoulders.
More importantly, Sir Arkwright, would you happen to know where the princess is? She was supposed to have been waiting here.
About that.
She fled, didn't she?
Sure did. A few seconds before you came in, believe it or not.
Damn.
What's up? You've been fidgeting for a hot minute.
Really? I think I've been perfectly normal.
She wouldn't get nervous just because someone from her home is dropping by. Right.
Right, sorry, Van. Tell her I said hi.
Huh?
Where'd you go? You flew out my window.
Wait!
Like a hare, she fled, and without my even noticing. I'd expect nothing less from the princess. She truly is brilliant.
You seem really used to this kind of thing. Didn't think she'd have a weakness like this. I guess even a princess is no match for her attendant.
Oh, the princess and I have quite an affectionate relationship. Still, I have had to steel myself in order to deal with her slovenly behavior, all for her sake, mind you. She would run away whenever I looked after her, so I would have to hunt her down only for her to escape again. But that's love.
Huh. Sounds like you gotta be one tough cookie to serve a princess.
Yes, she can be a little troublemaker. Now, what am I going to do with the present I brought for her? As I am unfamiliar with the capital, I imagine searching for her is going to be quite troublesome. Not to mention, I must be leaving soon to attend into other business, so my time is limited.
Worst case, I bet you'll be back when her break ends, but... Well, since you're in a hurry and all, I can help you out. You could say I know my way around the city.
Are you sure that's no trouble?
Not at all. You haven't seen each other in a while, and I did promise to help you meet up, so... Plus, this is a chance to pay her back, if you get my drift.
In that case, I humbly accept your assistance, Sir Arkwright. It's time to capture our runaway. Alright, Shizuna, time to get back at you. Get over here. Where are you? However, as soon as they began their pursuit, Shizuna noticed them with their unclouded eye. For the average person, apprehending her would normally be impossible. Found you. In the water. However, thanks to Kaede's experience, they were able to keep up despite Shizuna's eye. Get over here. This is payback for all you've done. Get out from behind my store. Combined with Van's sense of smell, they closed in little by little until eventually, yoink.
It has been quite some time, Princess.
Hello.
Oh wow, long time no see, Kaede. Imagine bumping into you here.
Just where do you think you're hiding? Anyway, I can't believe we actually found her. You're something else.
I have your sense of smell to thank, Sir Arkwright. Alright, we're dragging you back. I should know better than to face you in a game of hide and seek. Every time I'd escape your scoldings, you managed to find me and bring me back. I would only ever scold you if you were skipping work or wandering off, Princess. You must behave appropriately as one who shoulders both the Ikaruga and the Black God.
The Black God?
The chieftain and matron have trusted you with this vital role. Yeah, sure, but I feel like I'm handling myself pretty well. Besides, I only forget about the mission sometimes, since the world's just so full of fascinating sights. As both samurai and ninja, freedom is the Ikaruga's privilege. Don't you agree, Van?
Don't you realize how much of a pain in my ass your freedom has been? Sometimes you're our enemy, sometimes you're my ally, and sometimes you just barge into my office.
Well, that's that. Does she lose the light in her eyes whenever she's staring at Shizuna? Because I swear she does. I can't say I expect you to come all the way out here at a time like this. I figured you were going to lecture me for Kurigane or the matron. Seems like I was wrong. Is it something urgent regarding the plan? I'd like to keep my morning open if possible. No, it has nothing to do with that. The operation has kept you from the village for some time. And there's something I simply had to get to you. Now then, let's make our return to the office. I will get things ready at once.
What are you giving her?
Rice
Oh.
bowl.
Mm. Mm.
Rice bowl.
Greenness and fresh smell of steamed rice combined with its perfect stickiness and incredible saltiness. It used to be so delicious when all you did was roll up some white rice.
I simply use rice harvested from the village and mix it with some natural salts from the Far East. Tell me, Princess, how does it taste?
It's super delicious. Your rice balls are on a whole nother level, Kaede. When was the last time I had one of these? I never thought I'd be able to eat one here in the Republic.
I thought you might be longing for a taste of home. I'm ever so glad I was able to deliver these to you. We know not what awaits us beyond the summit of our current assignment, so I cannot help but be concerned for you, even if you are Divine Blade. Kaede. But perhaps I need not be so worried. It would appear you have someone who is willing to stand by your side.
I wouldn't say that. But I guess that even if she's a headache and a half, she still saved my butt. Bang her back is the least I can do.
Heh, you really feel that way? Sir Arkwright, I know the princess can be a handful, but I hope you'll continue to look after her.
Him. Look after her?
I swear, nobody stands a chance against you, Kaede. But hey, you don't have to worry. I'll pull this job off without a hitch, so you just wait for me back home.
I will, for as long as I must. Now then, I also brought umiboshi, katsuboshi, and fried miso rice balls, so please help yourselves.
Not long after that, the rest of the gang returned to the office and enjoyed some rice balls. And after seeing Kaede off, they returned to work. Rank up.
Want to check your schedule?
Let's get the last one. Hometown friends. Katra. Dance group decided to take a break, blah, blah, blah.
Hey everyone, a long time no see. Yo, been a while. Good to see you, Katra.
Thanks for coming, yes, and sorry for reaching out so last minute. Is this guy the boss you told us about?
Yeah, this is Van. I asked him to help me show you guys around the capital.
Yo, nice to meet you all. Katra told me you guys came here to check out the college open campus. Must be hard workers, seeing as you've still got time before you gotta worry about graduating.
No, not really. Honestly, this is mostly just an excuse to travel.
The open campus is already over, so we were hoping to sneak in some sights before heading home. And we figured it was the perfect chance to meet up with you. And then I'd better make sure to show you guys a good time. If possible, let's refrain from making this just a tour of the city suites.
Huh? Oh, sure. Totally.
I swear, you have such a one-track mind. Now I'm kind of worried about what you have planned for Agnes's birthday. You have planned for Agnes's birthday, haven't you?
Of course I have.
Well, it's not like I'm not interested in sweets.
Even though it's drizzling, I'd still like to do some sightseeing.
Yeah, we don't really get to come here all that often.
Alright, you can count on me. I'll take you all the best spots in my awesome pickup.
I was gonna ask about it. It's one of the Ingrid's Nightbreakers, right? I saw one at the Motor Pavilion before. It's wicked.
Oh, you got a good eye, kid. Makes sense considering you're from Basel. You know what? I can fill you in on what I've done to customize this bad boy while I drive.
Thanks, but no thanks.
He'll never get him to stop talking.
Wow, this place is so classy. I know, right? I wanted to check it out ever since I read about it in a magazine.
Apparently, the person who designed it graduated from the Basel Institute of Science.
No wonder it feels so familiar. It's cool how they fused the two styles. Not to mention, the lattes here are to die for. You folks must be exhausted, so what say we grab a drink before we head back on the road? Pair the lattes with some pancakes and you're in for a real treat. No way we can kick off the store without indulging in...
Come on, Van. We barely started the tour. You won't hear any complaints from me. It's got me curious about the sweets here, to be honest. What about you, Katra? Got any snacks to recommend?
Oh, well, whenever I come here to work, I get...
Movie.
Oh, this movie theater is just as spectacular as I heard. And they're even showing that new movie. We never get these flicks at our tiny theater in Basel.
Cities really set themselves apart in interesting ways, huh? We probably need improved infrastructure before we can get more movies in Basel. Or better yet, an improved orbital net.
You're right. Once streaming tech improves, movie theaters will... Here they go again with all their technical terms.
Once they start, there's no stopping them.
Well, since we're already here, shall we catch a movie you won't see back home?
Movie.
Hey. Wow, we're so high up. If only it wasn't raining. Now, I have to admit, that's the ambiance. Cadre, come on, take a look.
I'm good. I've been here before anyway, so...
Don't be like that. The fun is looking together. Come on. Well, what do you think?
The view's really nice. I'm glad we all got to see this together.
Right? Hika was never one to take no for an answer.
That's part of what makes her so charming. Say, can we see your office from here?
Sure, I don't see why not. It's only drizzling, should be somewhere in that direction.
I'm glad everyone is enjoying themselves.
You got some good friends, Katra. All three of them. But did you really need me to tag along? Wouldn't it have been better to have some time alone?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm grateful that you came with us. To be honest, I've been pretty anxious about today. It's been so long since I've seen them.
I take it something happened?
Sorta. It's mostly my fault. Even before I was aware of my surroundings, I was being brainwashed by the cult. It was only after Gran took me in that I was finally able to start living a normal life. That was when I finally started interacting with the world around me, and found myself plagued by insecurity.
I struggle with my feelings because of my body, neither male nor female.
Yeah.
I found myself wanting to look cool in front of girls and getting bashful whenever Essie hugged me. But then I'd be just as fascinated by strong men and their indomitable spirits. Even my precious friends became the targets of my confusion. The three of them have so much that I don't... I'm so proud to call them my friends. But that eventually led to me asking myself, what am I?
You're Ketra. You're our friend.
Just being around them started making me feel awkward and embarrassed, and eventually even guilty.
So, you distance yourself from them. Doesn't seem like you had a falling out, at least.
Well, we did still meet up on occasion, but I think they can sense the wall I've built. To be honest, I was surprised when they said that they wanted to meet up while they were in the capital.
Aren't you overthinking things? Nobody needs some big, important reason to hang out with their friends.
You're one to talk, Van. From the sound of it, you made Elaine and Kincaid worry plenty after avoiding them for so long.
Yeah, well, I learned my lesson over the last year. And besides, I think your friends know that you've been changed. Or that you've changed. They may not know exactly what went down on Nemeth Island, but I'm sure they recognize that you found some answers for yourself. Friends notice things like that, even if you don't tell them anything.
Is that how it is? Yeah, I guess you're right. I hope so, anyway.
You just keep being you, Ketra. And so after finishing the tour, the time came for Billy and the others to head back to Basil.
Whew, I can't believe it's over already. Time flies when you're having fun, huh?
Thanks for everything, Ketra. You too, Van.
I'm the one who should be saying thanks.
Yeah, I barely did a thing.
You better come home every now and then, Ketra, and not just for work. She's right. Everybody at the college, in the artisanal district, and at the Vern Company wants to see you. I'll do my best. Hey, guys, there's something I haven't been able to tell you. I've been hiding that
Ketra, it's okay. You don't have to force yourself. Save it until you're ready.
We always kind of knew you were struggling with something. Something that we probably can't help you with. But that doesn't mean we won't still be your friends. Yep, you don't gotta force yourself to lay everything bare right now. We're friends no matter what. Honestly, today's been kind of a relief.
Yeah, you gained so much confidence, I almost didn't recognize you. I'm sure it's because you came out here to the capital and have Mr. Arkwright and the others to watch your back.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm immensely proud of that. I'll make sure to drop by the next time I'm home. We can hang out, just like old times.
Heck yeah, we'll be looking forward to it.
No.
See? Wasn't I right?
You were. Thanks, Van. For everything.
Shit, I haven't done a thing. Oh, Ketra, I almost forgot. Good luck with the whole streaming thing.
Yeah, I love watching your streams. If you ever want ideas for outfits, I'd be happy to help.
Huh?
They figured out! That might be the most freaked out we've ever heard Ketra. That genuinely might be the most freaked out Ketra's ever sounded. Not even Aaron can get a reaction like that out of you.
Wait, hold on! How did you know it was me?
It's not that hard an assumption, gamer.
Which streams have you seen? Which streams have you seen?
Streams! Jeez. After that, Van somehow managed to calm Katri down about his friends figuring out his online identity. And then they met up with the others and resumed work. Oh, Katra. Not even Aaron, I think, has ever gotten a reaction like that out of you. That's impressive. That is insanely impressive. You better hope Aaron doesn't ever figure out how to get a reaction like that out of you, because he will never, ever, ever stop. You know how Aaron is. Do you think he would stop? Absolutely not. Anyways, we got some new items to collect first.
We have, candy?
Oh, hey, Burgard. Playing chess?
Pick something already. He's seen you.
Pick something already.
something already.
There's only one food item, the white asparagus potage.
He's seen you.
So let's go ahead and eat let's go ahead and eat that.
Whew, I'm stuffed.
While I'm at it, I have a bunch of these like daybreak panaceas I should probably use. Gale Slash. Abscission Slash? Stray Cat. Ifrit Raid. You're gonna need a lot more. We are gonna be going to the Grim Garden at some point for the guide, so we'll be able to get some more. I'm still super tempted to just put everything on Van and see how broken he can get. You know what? You can farm for upgrade materials in this game. Screw it. I'm doing it. I want to see how stupid we can make Van. And by stupid, I mean stupid busted. Van, it's time to become as gods. I might regret this decision in the future, but you know what? I don't regret it now. Everything I'm giving to Van. Even stats that don't make sense I'm giving to Van. I do not care. Become all-powerful. Become almighty. Become more. Well, now I have to... Wait, hang on. I just realized a mistake I've made. Because of how I did this, I now need to have Bearguard and Katra in the team. Because now they're not going to be getting experience otherwise. And they're going to be stupid low level forever. So, Judith, I can't swap out Judith. You know what? No, I'm just going to... I need to have these two in the team, because I haven't had them in the team enough. In fact... Swap that. There we go. Alright, we got another paper.
Welcome.
You're not.
Wait, aren't you Lindsay from the Blacklight District?
What brings you to Topside? Having to do with the social reintegration thing you mentioned?
That's right. I'm being tested to see how well I can manage in public. The Kingman told me to behave myself and look after her shop for a while, so here I am. Pretty simple as far as training goes. Right? Even I wouldn't be up and stab someone I'm meeting for the first time. So it'd be nice if my trusty boyfriend could stop by if the urge gets too strong.
Not a chance to every part of that statement. Chick magnets have it hard. Unironically in this case.
Han's life is in danger. A verbal warning before the act is committed would be most preferable. Is this really the wisest course of action?
Probably not, to be honest with you.
What would you like?
Oh, you can buy from her bookstore. From Lindsay's bookstore. Gothic hat. Give me that hat. Give me your hat! Terrible Times, issue 3.
Please stop by.
And what was the other shop?
Leah, this is all part of my social reintegration.
Alright, got the newspaper. Let's read that. Tyrol Times issue... Wait, did I ever... I don't think I ever read, I don't think I ever read these. Wait, No, I read this one. I don't think I read this one. Screw it. We'll read this one. We'll read the two. Basiltech Review July issue. Technical features of the Independence 2 orbital rocket. We would like to discuss some of the fascinating features and development history of the Independence 2, revealed in the report by the Aerospace Force and the Institute of Science. Basic principles of an orbital rocket. A rocket is a system... Bob, you know what? I actually want to just read this one. Society. The Cray Reconstruction Fund takes its next step in rebuilding the village. Merton, a representative of the Cray Reconstruction Fund, the CRF, recently announced that an agreement had been brokered with the government regarding the reconstruction and memorialization of the village. What's left of Cray Village, which was annihilated by a nuclear weapon used by terrorists, is cordoned off and is being guarded by the military. But due to negotiations between the CRF and the government, the site will once again be accessible to the public before the year is out. When that happens, Merton says he wants to visit Cray to pay his respects. The CRF is currently coordinating a proposal for after the blockade is lifted, constructing a memorial, redeveloping the land, and resettling its residents in conjunction with other agricultural communities in the Vichy County. As of now, the surviving families of the village residents have agreed with these plans, and they hope to proceed with negotiations with the relevant organizations and the surrounding municipalities in order to implement the plans as early as next year. Furthermore, the film and performing arts industry made a substantial contribution to the CRF, allowing them to reach their support goal in short order. A person involved with the film industry stated that they wanted to leverage the power of movies to not only provide monetary support, but to help pass down the memory of Cray to future generations, thereby preventing the tragedy from disappearing from the collective consciousness. The Tyrrell Times shares their sentiment in wanting to keep the memory of the Cray Village alive. Entertainment. Gloria stage adaptation announced. Movie to return to theaters. Gloria Dawn of the Revolution, had a box office hit last year, is getting a stage adaptation called Gloria La Revue. Opening day is scheduled for July 19th, and rehearsals are currently underway. Similar to the movie, the part of Sheena Dirk will be played by Nina Finley. In an interview for our magazine, she had this to say: "Acting in a play requires stage presence, as well as the ability to resonate with the hearts of the audience in front of you. I won't rest on my laurels and simply deliver my film performance again. I'm going straight back to basics with Sheena." The film version of Gloria was a cultural phenomenon, sparking a renewed interest in the Calverdian Revolution among the younger generation. How will this adaptation portray that history, and what emotions and lessons will it instill in us? Whatever the case, this is a show you won't want to miss. Additionally, Gloria will be re-released in local theaters to coincide with the stage play. If anyone missed its original theatrical run or wants to see it again on the big silver screen, now's your chance. Culture. The GR Championship begins today. Racing fans rejoice because the GR Championship Series starts today at the Grand Circuit. Although less popular than Z1, GR has been rapidly gaining traction among racing fans in recent years. Instead of using dedicated racing cars, racers compete with custom store-bought ones. As with Z1, the roster consists of teams from the 4 big manufacturers, but with the low barrier to entry, many small to medium-sized company and amateur teams are throwing their hats into the ring. The diversity of the participant lineup is a large part of what sets GR apart from Z1. For those reasons and more, GR's popularity is taking root, mainly among orbital vehicle aficionados who tinker with their beloved machines on a daily basis. Fans enjoy cheering for the teams who use their favorite car models, fashioning a sense of kinship between spectators and participants alike. Tonight's GR Championship is scheduled to take place after the Z1 exhibition race. If you're interested, why not watch both? Advertisement. Energy explosion! Get your drink on with Maximum Energy. Dread Power's all-new, all-powerful energy drink, Maximum Energy, is here to give you the shot in the arm you need, with twice the arginine and twice the oomph. We've mixed in Eastern medicines to rocket your senses to maximum euphoria. Need a boost to make it through studying, sports, or late-night work? We've got you covered. Just one sip and you'll have more energy than a palm on steroids. Get active. Go maximum. Step up your game with Dread Power's Maximum Energy. Nice. There's apparently a gift we can buy somewhere here. Where is it? Oh, yeah.
Would you care for some flowers? What would you like?
The Yamazakura comb for Shizuna, meticulously crafted comb modeled after Eastern Mountain cherry trees.
Please stop by again. Take.
Want to check your schedule, eh?
Whoa. You
Take
sure?
it. Excuse me.
Time.
We have a 4SPG
Well.
here. Let's do it. How many areas do we have to go through here? Jeez, Pete.
There's no place
Oh, let's
quite
do the
like
quest.
home.
Let's see.
Notes from longtime friend. My childhood friend Ginny left me a note saying she moved out of our share house. I've been trying to figure out why, but so far I've got bupkis. Please, I need your help, Spriggan. Look. Is this from those new people, the people that just moved in? Yeah, these people. Yeah, you.
What's up? You seem trouble.
If it isn't Van Spriggan, as a matter of fact, I am. You said your childhood friend and roommate, Ginny, left and hasn't come back yet?
Right, she's been gone since this morning. Later I found out she'd even left a note. It's also sudden. I have no idea where she could have gone. Can I count on your help?
Sure.
I'm on it.
Alright, we'll take this on.
You said she's been gone since this morning. So, she was with you in the share house last night, right?
Yes, nothing seemed to be amiss. But when I woke up this morning, there was no sign of her. All I found was a note she left in the living room.
So, she left while you were sleeping.
Think we can see that note?
Of course.
Let's see.
Luke, you're simply too dazzling. I know this is sudden, but I've decided to distance myself from you and leave the share house. It's nothing you need to worry about, so please don't look for me. Dispose of my possessions in whatever way you see fit. Ginny. That's weird.
Well, no wonder you were shocked.
No doubt about it. She wrote that she was leaving. Have you noticed anything different about Miss Ginny recently?
No, not at all. I'm embarrassed to admit. Though, I've only been living in the share house for a month. It's not like we had any big fights or anything since I moved here.
Just to make sure we got this right. Are you two in love with each other?
In love? Of course not. What a thing to say. We've been childhood friends for 20 years. She's like family to me.
He's way too easy to read. Well, best pretend to believe him for now.
Do you have any idea what she meant by too dazzling?
Honestly, that's the part I'm most confused about. I tend to be gloomy by nature. I even decided to become an engineer to avoid interacting with people. Ginny, on the other hand, has always been so cheerful and honest. Even at her part-time job, she's loved by her fellow staff members and the customers, too. Dazzling is a word better suited to her, not me.
Well, everybody's got their own opinion, no matter the reasons. She was probably overwhelmed by your strengths. Must be tough for those around you.
I can't imagine I have any qualities she'd be jealous of. But if that is true, then I've only failed her all the more as a friend. It would mean I didn't understand her feelings in the slightest.
The fact that she just abandoned all of her things out of nowhere is weird too.
Yeah, and what's with the nothing to worry about part? Of course you're gonna worry.
Sounds to me like we need to find her and find out how she really feels.
Yes, it's also possible she got dragged into some sort of trouble.
I thought that too, which is why I've been trying to keep everything I can to find her, but no such luck. She normally works as a waitress at Macmillan Cafe. She also cleans rooms at the Maserati Hotel in the Seidon district. She'd normally be at the hotel today, so I tried contacting them. They said she hadn't come to work yet, and they hadn't heard from her.
Did you also contact Macmillan Cafe?
I even went to ask in person. We've hung out together a few times in the Tyrol district where the cafe is. That was the only other place I could imagine Ginny going. But in the end, I didn't find a thing.
I see. It seems we don't have any other leads at present. We may have no choice but to check the place she works again.
Yeah, could be the situation's changed too. Care to join us?
Are you sure?
That seems like the most efficient way to do this.
Let's get started then.
We can either go to Macmillan Cafe in the Tyrol district or Maserati Hotel in the Seidon.
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
We're gonna first go to the Tyrell district. I'm just gonna follow. There's no SP conditions or alignment choice. So first off, Tyrol district.
Oh, it's from Orion. Must be about our little arrangement.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright.
Hello. I'm calling with stats update on the Grim Garden's liberation. Is now a good time?
Sure. Take it you got us away into the third domain already?
Technically speaking, yes, but the third domain is a bit of a peculiar case. Can I ask you log in first so I can explain the details on site?
I know trouble brewing when I hear. Probably best to check it out in person then. So yeah, we'll be there.
Thank you, and apologies for the trouble.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy.
Please, step on up.
What? We'll deal with that later.
Here is out of this world.
welcome. Please stop by
Nothing new.
again. Let me ask you
Ginny's
something.
whereabouts. You're the man who came by this morning. Ginny's friend, right? I'm afraid I haven't heard from her since.
Oh,
Is there anybody here who might know anything? Well, she's a friendly person, so she's built rapport with many of the people here. Lucia was especially close to her. They talk to each other about all kinds of things. So she might be the one to ask. She should be here right now.
thank you so very much, sir.
Then Lucia.
Do you have a moment?
Could you not walk away?
It's about Ginny, right? You already told me all about it, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her, either. You know what? I just remembered something. I only learned this recently, though, mind you. But it turns out my little brother Kirk knows her.
Your little brother.
Yep, I don't know how they came to know each other, though. Kirk plays basketball with a team in the Siding District. He should be playing there now, so maybe try talking to him. Talk about a small world.
You got that right.
Just curious, is Ginny a big basketball fan?
Oh yeah, she's real athletic, so she loves playing game hoops. I suppose it shouldn't be surprising. She's always been real cheerful. She can get to be friends with just about anyone, which explains why she's got such a big circle.
Alright, from here, we want to go to the Sadon district.
Let's roll.
Let's roll. In the Maserati Hotel, we want to talk to Rumsfeld.
I see them.
Allow
Yeah,
me
wait
to
a
assist. I hope to
second,
see you
though.
again.
Got something to ask you.
You're Luke, right? The one who contacted me this morning, which makes you the Spriggan. I'm sorry to say that Ginny isn't here yet.
Incidentally, has she ever been late or absent from work without permission before?
Kimona, you trained her for the part-time job, do you know?
Well, I looked over the records, and this is the first time she hasn't shown up without contacting us.
I see.
This really doesn't seem normal. Yeah, what in the world could have happened? She was always cheerful and upbeat, and she was a really hard worker. But I think something was bothering her. Bothering Ginny? She did say she'd like to be given more shifts in the future. I asked her why, and she just said she had to make like a lot more money.
Any idea why that might be?
She moves to a shareholder house to cut her housing expenses. But that's why I thought she wasn't struggling with money anymore. Although,
Something on your mind?
yeah, I've always wondered why she had 2 part-time jobs. If she just wanted to make ends meet, her job at the cafe would probably have been enough. I thought maybe she was trying to save for the future or something. Maybe she has some sort of reason for it.
We can speculate all day, but we'll leave it at that for now. Does anything else stand out?
Let me think. She always seemed to stop by somewhere after work instead of going straight to Subway. But I don't know where, sorry. Somewhere in Sadon District, then.
Thanks, you've been a big help. Right, why don't we organize the info we've gathered? Seems like Ginny's got worries of her own.
It sounds like she wanted to work more shifts to make it more money. That seems to be the case, whether life's been hard for her or not. She was also acquainted with Lucia's younger brother, Kirk.
He was also part of the Sadon District's basketball team, right?
Apparently, Ginny was athletic and liked basketball.
I guess she stopped by somewhere after her shift at the hotel, too. Could be it was the basketball court where she could work up a sweat. In which case, she would probably know the entire basketball team, not just Kirk.
That makes sense. You connect the dots so nicely. He still got a lot to uncover, but sounds like we got ourselves a lead.
Yeah, let's head for the basketball court. To the court.
We're looking for Kirk.
Come on, Simon. You guys can do this.
Kirk.
Hey, got a minute?
Oh yeah, Ginny is super good at basketball. I should know. I played against her a few times. Is it true that nobody knows where she is? Yeah, she's been gone since this morning.
Have you seen her anywhere?
Not today, no. Last time would have been the day before yesterday, actually. She said she'd be back. Wonder what happened.
I see.
You could try asking Simon, too. He's our captain, so he knows that kind of stuff.
I take it he isn't here right now.
Nah, I think he went to go check out a food stall run by some guy named Eddie. Maybe he'll run into him on the main street. Right, now let's get over there.
And now we bring you the weather. How's it looking for us?
Simon! Simon!
Time is money. Check out Eddie's Deals on Wheels.
Eddie's
Let me ask
Deals
you
on
something.
Wheels.
You don't know where we're getting one, huh? Do you know anything, Simon?
I don't just know. I actually saw her a little while ago.
Really?
Sounds like we've already hit the bullseye.
Where'd you see her?
Under the overpass by the hotel. I saw her when I was on my way here from the basketball court. She was all by her lonesome.
Oh, wait, I was there too. Why didn't you say anything?
Well, I was thinking of going over and saying hi myself since it was a rare opportunity. But even from far away, I could tell she seemed kind of down. I figured she wanted to be alone.
Well, I'm glad she's been found.
Best not let this chance get away. Let's head over there now.
Hello?
Looks like someone came through here. Let's do a shard search just in case.
Allow me.
Bingo.
Search complete. They appear to be a woman's footprints.
Doesn't leave much doubt. Let's follow them, quick. Stick with us.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
Giddy! There's something definitely off about her.
Leave the chit-chat for later. Time to divine conquer these monsters.
Oh, that was easy. I didn't even have to fight.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
That ain't something to be disappointed about.
It's okay. She appears to be unharmed. But
Oh, she is not okay.
she's still like this, even despite all the commotion. Looks like she's a bit hazy for some reason.
Maybe we can bring her back somehow.
No, Giddy! Look. Why? Why did this happen? And more importantly, how could you come in such a dangerous place on your own? If I lost you, I...
Oh?
She's come too.
Thank goodness, Ginny.
So, you're saying your memory's fuzzy from this morning all the way until now.
I mostly remember what I was doing, but it felt like it was half me, half someone else. I'm so sorry. It seems like I caused all of you so much trouble.
Nah, we were just doing our job.
Sounds like you're in a daze. So I guess he was too dazzling, and you tried to distance yourself from him.
I don't really understand what that even means.
Seriously, you're as moss as ever, Luke. Listen, I've always felt jealous of you.
Jealous?
Yeah, unlike me, you know a lot, and you're always mature and calm. Plus, you're an engineer. You're completely independent.
None of those things are that special.
That's not true. You have wonderful qualities, and you're honestly pretty popular. I have no idea how worked up I get about it.
I don't care about being popular or anything. Because the only person whose opinion matters to me is...
Wait, what?
Alright, I'm a Phil.
You know, I think I suit each other.
Alright, let's leave him to it. Escort the pair back to share house, ensuring Jenny had sufficiently recovered. Well, all's well that ends well. Thank you for what you did say.
I reached out to my employers again, too. But still, why did all that happen in the first place? I guess I shouldn't have been so impatient about getting our job from that recruitment site.
Something smells off about this. Mind if I take a look at your screen for a sec?
Sure, I don't mind.
What was that?
I feel like I just saw something. You should seem to have noticed, but something definitely flashed on the screen for a moment.
Let's just keep it in mind for now.
Mission accomplished.
Oh,
Great
hell
job, you
no.
guys. Reward deposited.
What kind of demon is being unleashed on people that's making them like this? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Let's save the game and get into the Grim Garden, shall we?
Search time.
Where is the Grim Garden? Ooh, wait a minute. There's points.
Now where? Now where?
I faintly remember where the Grim Garden is.
Search time.
Faint. There it is. Access. Start the game. Hey.
I see. Sounds like the third domain has a rather distinctive, structure compared to the others. Yes, apparently the first half is divided into 3 subdomains, designated A, B, and C. It appears that all of them must be partially liberated before their shared nexus can be accessed. Hence why the cooperation of not only us, but those responsible for the other routes is essential.
And once everyone's done, the Foundation's team will hack in and unlock the entrance to the nexus.
Yes, I can't divulge any details about those assigned to the other routes at present, but it shouldn't be long before I'm able to introduce you to one another.
Fine, keep those lips zipped. Now that we can't hazard a guess.
If one of the groups has Altina's friends in it... Wait, wouldn't that mean...
Well, we'll just let you have your privacy on this one.
Someone tells me there will be a few familiar faces down the road. I'm excited already. Yes, but setting that aside...
Exactly when did you, of all people, get in here?
I was about to say, like, I noticed Elaine was here, but I just wasn't going to say anything. It's like, when did you get here, Elaine? Okay, also, why are you...
Let's not sweat the small stuff. It would seem she's using her account from her previous visits to the Marhian Garden. She's in the Rem Mitsurugi, was it? Yep, nice to meet you, Altina. I know it doesn't bar Shizun and Lise, but is anyone else picking up the tension in the air?
Ryan's probably got a handful of hang-ups about her, well, with their shared acquaintance.
I'm rather leery of her joining you all to begin with. I suppose it's too late to protest. Alrighty then, let's show this Grim Garden we got mean business. While taking care of our actual spring business, of course.
Hey, who thought to put you in charge?
Well, there's no doubt she'll be an asset, so maybe this isn't so bad. It's incredibly difficult to tell whether they're glad to see her or simply resigned to her butting in.
It's a bit of both, to be honest with you.
What the...
What was that?
Just a little freebie from me.
Huh?
You better not overuse it.
Mare? What? Where are you?
Mare Bear. Guess she doesn't plan on showing herself. Feels like the shackles restraining the demonity in me has gotten a little slacker. So in other words, I can use the Grendel's power more than ever before now. It ain't every day you're this generous. I'll make the most of it getting through these domains.
Oh, yes! Awakening on the field now. I'm transform into the Grendel. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. That's sick. Is there anything new in terms of grimoire decryption?
Hello.
Have you come to unravel the wisdom within?
Old outfits, covers,
Here's the
music,
list.
panaceas. Sure.
Leave it to me.
Give me it all.
Decryption complete. What do you think?
A bunch of Daybreak panaceas, which I really needed, actually.
Welcome. Please, we have all sorts of goods.
Better armor. If it's a straight upgrade, I'm just equipping it. That's a lot of schmoola.
Please come back again and we have all sorts of goods. Please come back again and
Please come back
we
again.
have all sorts of. Please come back again.
Please
and
come back
version
again.
Upgraded. Please select a store. We have all sorts of goods.
Give me more slots. Free me. Okay, I'll take that.
Thank you very much. Take care of yourselves.
Return to the previous menu and let's conquer the garden.
Forward.
To the 3rd floor. The Unmoored Gardens. 3rd domain.
Shackled hero sets out.
So if it's like last time, there's probably not going to be any like reward. So we're probably just gonna.
Can't believe I fell for that. Good stuff.
All right, I'm okay.
Forward.
All right, let's get this over with, shall we?
This place is like a dream.
Ow.
I can train without any time constraints. Let's all get started.
Sorry to rain on your parade.
That is still on
Let me
spawn.
chip in.
Use a sharp
Fine.
boost to get the upper hand.
Counting on you, master.
Seems like the two of you are getting along just fine.
Is the game saying things? I can't hear it.
That crazy ass.
I don't know about that. Anyway, it's best if we
Counting on
don't
you,
fight
master.
amongst ourselves.
Really show make some noise!
Nope.
One can always shut. One is never too old to learn.
Slay powerful foes, field battles, and charge strikes.
Be wary of ranged attacks.
Let's get this rolling. You got it. Let's go.
Come on! Oh, hell yeah. This is so cool. I can just run around as the Grendel.
Victory's ours.
Hell yeah.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Die.
Wanna pair 'em up?
Oh, damn it. It was cool.
Chance to deploy shots.
Let me kill one more. And a field battle. Alright, we got it.
Look out.
Got him up.
Perfect chance. Hit very hard.
Got him up.
Couldn't take deploying shots. Here's a little more. Body's starting to feel.
Saz attack.
Kick some ass, Gramps.
Kick some ass, Gramps.
A satisfying fight.
It's fun, Fairguard.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
What is this?
Good stuff. Shock one
More
up.
stuff.
Now we're talking. Give me your word.
Well.
Tough.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Assisting.
Chew on this. You're crushed. Have some more. Kick some ass, Gramps.
Really chosen for a boost!
You won't get away with it.
There we go. Alright. Move on to next floor.
One can always stand to improve.
If we just do over here, if we just go this way,
This enemy's tough. Keep your distance.
I'm gonna
as
end
your
up dying in the
attack.
field. And I'm not gonna lie, it'd be kind of
An enemy mob.
I hope
Let me
I
breathe.
got enough data from that.
Where to now?
firework speed.
Taking it in high gear. Onwards.
Now let us be on our way.
I see me some
There
small
are so
fries.
many of them. Look out! Use a shard boost. Certain arts will work better.
Time to close in.
Over here! You won't get away with this.
Go all in on him. Let's party.
Time to close in.
Go all in on him.
How the...
Let's party.
There, yeah. I was gonna say, I know I can hit you both. There's no shot I can.
Ready to move.
Watch out for range attacks.
I see me some small fries.
Getting enhancement.
Need more charge attacks. Alright, now we can go.
Look out! Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Activating
I think I missed
boost
one.
gauge
Nope.
limiter unlocked.
Let me
Nope.
chip in. Have some extra. Here to help.
Activating scan.
Now. Fair guard.
I just realized I don't have Shizuna card. What? I should be using her. I don't know why I don't have her in the party. What? What's going on? Yeah, we'll do that. Now we gotta get out of here.
Enemies. Keep your wits up.
Warning.
Just grab what you can.
Detected.
This'll make for a good warm-up.
Run!
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Uh-uh.
Here goes.
Treasure chest.
Red skill stone. You know what? I do need to see this. If it'll work.
Stay calm and work through it.
There we go. It wasn't working. Just wanted to see the animation for it. Jesus Christ.
Go all in on him.
Activating skill.
Die!
One can always stand
You
to improve.
infuriate my existence.
Stage cleared.
What's next?
Alright.
Ha!
More
Dig it in
sped.
to hide. Let's do this.
Oh, the blood red
There,
biome.
all
My
pepped up?
favorite.
Again.
Alright, what are we dealing with? Oh, cool. The Seductive Empress, Alat Lo.
All right.
Come on, then.
It's boss time.
Becoming the Grendel.
Now's an ideal time for a boost.
Let's get started. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
Goodbye.
Now! Behold! Cirrus Gleam!
Cool.
Boost gauge up.
Very!
Go all in on him.
Up
It's
to
a
you!
fruit raid. Oh, heck yeah! Giant sword!
So full throttle. ZOC activate.
Time to close in.
Tail flash.
One more.
Activating.
You want this? You're crushed.
Down.
One step closer to reaching my peak.
One can always stand to improve.
Grim Garden, third domain, subdomain B, partial liberation secured. Liberation of subdomain A also confirmed. However, subdomain C has yet to be liberated. Administrative privileges required to unlock access to third domain Nexus.
Well, at least we got somewhere. Power Droplet, Sepith. MVP of Van.
No hard feeling.
So, we won't be able to go any further until sometime this afternoon, huh?
Correct. In addition to the partial liberation of the other subdomains, some hacking will be required. Once all the steps are complete, perhaps I can then introduce you to the other two teams. Really now, consider my anticipation whetted. There'll probably be a few reunions in store for us. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, if that's how it's gonna be, I'll just go ahead and ditch when the moment's right. Wasn't much, but I got my kicks. Besides, jumping the gun would suck all the intrigue out of things.
What are you on about now?
There are free spirits, and then there's Shizuna. Seriously, enough dipping in and out all the time like some kind of phantom. No pun intended. If the teams are comprised of those the Foundation finds promising at present, then I have a theory as to the third roster.
Those two must be among them. I never did learn where they were headed after our previous encounter. The Grim Garden.
Well, I think that's going to be it for today. Again, I know it's shorter, but I won't play Pokopia. I'm sorry. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace.